So I'm going to make this very quick and brief. I was just watching Cops, and an episode happened to come on about some transgender women. I found the video to be very, very, very transphobia. Throughout the whole video, they didn't believe anything the trans girls were saying. They were basically, putting their claims out in the wind, not caring. There were a few cops that were, very, very, racist towards the situation, and you can tell in the tone of their voices and the way they were acting. Now, this is a good topic to discuss about the police within our cities, and when it comes to transgender people. I've seen with my own eyes plenty of my trans sisters be beaten up by the police, relentlessly. But it's kind of like, who's going to believe us? We're looked down at so much in society. Who's actually going to believe that, we were abused and beaten and harmed by these people who are supposed to protect and serve? There are a lot of hatred, from police officers towards, trans women. And there are also police officers that are lovers of trans women. That's another topic I can touch on right now. A lot of police officers, whether you know it or not, date trans women. And when I say date trans women, I mean involve themselves in the act of being a John for a transgender escort. There were a lot of police officers who are a part of that. When I was escorting, I was with, sheriffs, with deputies, with detectives, with some very important figures, when I was escorting. And they would pay more to basically keep my mouth shut and I'm sure I'm not the only one they do that to. So that needs to be, put out there. That's what I'm doing right now. But for the police officers that do not agree with it, they do beat us. Please understand that they do cause harm to us when no one's watching. I've been in situations where one of my girlfriends, she was getting arrested. There was a dispute at the bar with some discrimination from the people, kind of like how this video I'm going to add to the end of this happened, and they were basically discriminating against her, and she was defending herself as I was defending her as well, verbally. The police got involved, and they became very belligerent with us, even called us out of our names. It is not right for a police officer to, first off, call a trans woman by her, government name. That is very, very disrespectful, especially in front of a group of people. That is extremely disrespectful. If you meet a trans woman, and this is for all you police officers out there, if there's any that watches this video, if you meet a trans woman, she introduces herself as Jessica. Call her Jessica. What is so hard about not calling her Jessica? If that's what she identifies as. Okay, you have to do your paperwork and that, and you have her ID, you can have all that information. That's all well and good. But you don't have to ridicule her, in front of people and embarrass her like that. That is extremely disrespectful. And as far as, describing who she is, it's just something just so horrible. Now, I've seen they passed a law in California where police officers must wear cameras, on themselves when they're enforcing any type of situation throughout communities, and I think that is a wonderful idea. I wish they would bring that to Pennsylvania and even, other countries. That is a wonderful idea, because we are discriminated against, all the time from police officers. We're always looked at the bad guy. They don't want to hear what we say. And like I said before, standing in front of a judge who's discriminate, just the older type of person who just has no education on being transgender, and, there are judges like that. We have these old judges, judges of courts, who, are just so blue collar and stuck back in the 80s and the 60s and the 70s that they don't understand that our world is evolving, our world is changing, and they don't understand that. So they're just looking at it like we're some freaks and we're some faggots who are crazy. We shouldn't belong in society, and lock them up for forever and throw away the key. There are a lot of judges out here who do that, and that's not fair. It's not fair at all. So take a good look at this video. I'm going to follow up with it with something very brief. But definitely check this video out, and I want you to point out the points that I'm pointing out. See how this video comes off disrespectful, which it is, completely. Check it out, comment. I'm going to follow up behind it, and we'll go from there. All right, thank you, guys.
And blues bottom.
Oh my God.
Was throwing a beer bottle.
That guy was telling me that I was supposed to take him in front of this bar. That bartender. He turned around and told her that, are you in front of my bar? Yeah. And we tried to go inside. So we turned around and said, oh, hell no. No, don't go into that bar. So we turned around. She came over, and I was like, that was very disrespectful of him telling you that. So she told me and the guys that were over there, and then two guys were fed up, so they left. Is that a phone, by the way? Why am I getting gas?
Okay, we're almost done with this, okay? Just come up in front of the car.
Why me?
No, they're just going to check if you have oranges.
I don't have oranges.
Alright, super. Do you really think that the bartender is prejudiced?
It's just that she told us that she didn't like the fact that he said, are you holding in front of my bar?
Okay.
While she wasn't moving, she was about to go in.
And is that how the bottle got thrown? Just because you were fed up with them? Or?
I didn't throw the bottle.
Who did?
It's got as my witness on my dead mother's body.
Who did that? I'm just asking.
I put it on my dead mother's body. Hello, and I didn't even tell you.
That's mine. Oh, I understand.
Why are they calling on me?
You have any weapons on your jeans? Hey, wait a moment. Don't stick your hands in.
Don't put your hand in your pockets. That's the worst thing to do when we ask you if you have weapons. Okay? That's all right. Don't pat yourself down. We'll do that if we need to. All right.
We're just going to check, make sure anything in your pockets, okay?
Hands together like you're praying. What do we got up here?
Nothing.
Nothing's up here? Like, you don't have...
No,
it's not stuffed, or... I'm just asking.
We got a call of two females throwing bottles. This male in front of me goes by the name of Jada, but his real name is Bernard. And it looks like he's got criminal history here in Nevada. I'm going to run him up real quick and see if he's been truthful with me. Our other gentleman over here is an Asian male, 6'4", 200, claims he's female. He's been arrested for obstructing a police officer, soliciting prostitution, loitering for the purposes of prostitution, loitering for purposes of prostitution, and multiple driving offenses. Right now, we're currently waiting for the owner of the bar. I asked dispatcher if they can get a hold of the person reporting at the bar and see if they come over and
That's a damn shame. Fuck that cop right there. Like, seriously, fuck him.
Are the ones that threw the bottles at the establishment.
Fucking asshole.
Are these two subjects the ones that are involved in what happened while we're out here?
She's the one that came in my bar, had the confrontation with.
What happened during the confrontation? Like, what was she saying to you?
She said she could do whatever she wants.
Are you the manager of the bar inside?
Yes.
Okay. And then what happened? The girls came in the bar.
The one girl came in the bar. This one came in the bar. The
Okay.
other one, I don't know where she went.
Okay.
But she had...
At least he's calling them her.
swinging out.
Or behind
And she.
And what she's telling you that my friend can do whatever she wants in the bar and screaming at you?
Yes.
Were there any other patrons in the bar?
Yes. The girl that right there in the hat, and then I have a friend that's in the bar watching the bar for me.
Would you say those patrons were disturbed by her activities when they came in the bar? Okay. At the most, it could probably be a misdemeanor crime of disorderly conduct. We can address that with her. We can either do a citizen's arrest, or we can issue a citation for disorderly conduct. Let's go back and talk to her. And you said there's not really that much damage to the door?
There's just a
noteworthy? Just a scratch on the door? Okay. You don't mind hanging out for a few minutes?
As long as, can I go back to my car and at least drop my money?
Yeah, then come back out here.
Okay.
That's fine. Just come back in a minute, okay? Thanks. Take a deep breath. Put on what I think is the
I
manager.
didn't even throw the bottle.
The manager said, hey, let me tell you, you
And
can't
he's a fucking asshole. He's calling him Bernard.
Okay, but there was somebody else there.
There's another girl in the bar that was with us.
Like, how dare he?
Okay. You came in there, you were talking about how my girlfriend could do whatever.
Like, what's the camera going towards her feet for? Like, I don't understand that.
Decent exposure.
I don't know who that was.
Well, he said that you were with him or her.
I was with 2 other friends in the back. I didn't not even go at the bar.
I'm telling you what the manager and another witness said about your behavior inside the bar.
I told him, why are you harassing me? I just walked by your bar. He's telling me, don't. This is what he told me. God is my witness. I'm going to swear on my dead mother's grave. Yeah?
All right. Well, Bernard, listen. So you're going to go to jail
Wow.
for disorderly conduct.
And they took her to jail.
Because I didn't even do anything. I'm going back home.
Oh, watch your head. Watch your head.
I'm going back home.
Where's back home?
What? I didn't even throw that bottle. I'm so hurt. I'm like,
Okay, let me ask you.
I'm not even drunk.
Putting the bottle aside for a minute, how about what this is mainly about? One, I said there's totality of service.
I didn't even do it.
But they said that you were in the bar, you were swearing and screaming.
No, I wasn't.
So
I was just screaming.
there's 2 of them identified that it was you.
How can they identify me? There could be other girls just like me.
Well, we're going in circles here, and I got witnesses that told me you did.
Well, okay, that's the witnesses, but you know what? As God is punished, they'll punish them. Why didn't you think that we weren't holding in front of your bar?
Working
When
in
somebody's walking around in a pair of underwear, how are they not prostituting themselves? You're prostituting yourself just by the way you're dressed. Me? No, not you. The person that's wearing the underwear. Who's wearing the underwear? No. The other girl that was with her, that I had the problem with. That's what I said. Are you kidding me that you're going to walk around in underwear? With your... of your butt.
That's a little much, don't you think, inside a bar?
Why would he say that though? With your up your butt. That's insulting.
I didn't even roll anything. Where was the smashed glass all over the front of my door that wasn't there until after the confrontation I had with her?
All right, well, listen, we're letting you know now. Stop with the nonsense. If you want to go and party and have a good time, that's your right. You go do that. Don't cause any problem in this gentleman's bar. So grab your ID and your purse, and you can go, okay?
Fucking ass. First of all, I want to touch on the point that he kept calling him Bernard. He did, like, the cop described his whole, or her whole, description to the camera. Like, that was really necessary. And you fucking asshole. She wasn't Asian. She was Hawaiian. That's first and foremost. Yeah. He was being a fucking dick for no reason. You can tell, like, he was just, like, being racist towards that trans girl because he didn't like it. And that's the law enforcement that we're supposed to be protected and served by? Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, America. Now, sisters, I want to keep you guys, aware of what we're doing. We're fighting, for shit like that. To have shit like that not be, relevant for us. Hold on one second. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. This tree is going to represent our growth. This is going to represent our growth. You see those roots there? That's because we are strong individuals. We're strong individuals. We grow. We grow with time. We become wise. Keep that in mind of why this is so important for us. This is incredibly important for us. The police, we need better police, or we need our police officers to be educated on the fact and be respectful to the fact. We need laws passed that they should not be able to do that to us. That is incredibly, fucking disrespectful. Maybe, okay, the bar manager had a problem with them being there. That's fine. Okay, whatever. It's your business. Whatever. But he didn't have to disrespect her like that. Even if she had underwear on, he's talking about she had her in her ass. Are you kidding me? That's when the disrespect, that's probably when she got a little pissed off. Like, what the hell did you just say to me? Like, any other human being would get pissed off at that if someone insulted their character. So, people, just be aware of what you say. Don't try to play the victim when you're victimizing us. Don't play the victim when you're putting us, up against a wall where we have to defend ourselves or speak on, who we are. This shit is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. It is 2014. This is getting ridiculous. This shit needs to stop. It needs to cease to exist. Please, if any, important people in Pennsylvania, governors, anybody, watches this video, please, can we get some rights to where this cannot happen? Can we get, like they have in California, can we get those cameras on the police officers while they're patrolling? Can that happen? I think that would cause, less things that are happening. There are dirty police out here. I'm sure you know that. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I know a lot of dirty police that might, a lot. So, can that happen? Can we get some laws for that? I'm going to keep screaming and bitching and complaining until things change. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm going to keep pushing this change, on you until something budges. It needs to budge. This is fucking unfair. We live in an America you call free. We're not free. We're victims up under the American government. This is what's happening. Can you fucking listen to us? Please. We can understand. We can talk. We're educated. We're not stupid. We're not creatures of the night. We're not drag queens. We're not gay men. We're none of the above. We are trans people, trans women, or trans man. Can we fucking be heard, please? Can this shit on that video, can this not happen again? Can we live equally? Can we do that? That's all I want to know. So, again, thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you got some insight on this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it in the comment box. Also, follow me on Twitter at envy_me_bitch24. Also, add me on Facebook, if not already on my list, at Ciora Legrand. Last name Legrand, Legrand. Also follow me on Instagram. I hardly ever mention that because I'm hardly ever on Instagram, but maybe that'll change. At the same name as my Twitter, envy_me_bitch24. Thank you, all my subscribers. Thank you for all my supporters that support me through this fight. Please stand strong with me, sisters. Please, never let anyone tell you you're less of a human than you know you are. You are everything in this world. We are everything. Never let anyone tell you you're any less of that. So, thank you for watching. I love all you guys. I love my sisters especially. And please look forward to the next video. Alright, again, follow me on Twitter at envy_me_bitch24. Love you guys. Mwah.